Hey guys, Chipmunk7 here again, but you can call me Chip, and I am back with another video. And in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the newest update for Fire Emblem Heroes, where we get the Brave Three Houses Lord weapon refines, as well as Lysithea, Brave Lysithea. And then Sothis too, also from Three Houses, as well as, I believe, Legendary Julia and Har. But that is going to be a bit later in the video, so as always, if you're just here for the weapon refines, you can go ahead and skip ahead. I believe in the time bar, you can just find that and go right to it. That's completely chill, but like I always do, we are going to talk about like a general overview of the update as is, so let's get into that first. So the remixes are Legendary Julia and Sothis, very cool. Both of them having weapon refines this update, so Light and Dark 2, very nice. Inflicts Spectre -5 on foe, neutralizes units' penalties and foes' bonuses. And disables foes' skills that calculate damage using the lower the foe's defense or res. So, from like base Light and Dark, that's a pretty big buff. I checked just a little bit ago that it only inflicted -2 on everything and didn't neutralize the unit's penalties. So that's a very, very good buff. So if you have a built Legendary Julia, she's gonna be pretty good. And then Attack Res Menace is very nice for the Julias of this game. Very good. And then Sothis, her remix is Sirius Plus. Neutralizes effects that inflict special cooldown charge -X on unit. When special triggers, boost damage by 35% of unit's speed, and restores HP by 35% of damage dealt. So, pretty nice, especially the healing. I know normal Sirius does that, but neutralizing the special cooldown charge is pretty good. That just makes it a little bit better. And then Null Sea Disrupt, I believe she has Distant Counter in her weapon, so that's fine, I guess. Honestly, not the best remix, if I have to say so. Julia's is way better, but it's not horrible, and definitely there are Sothis fans out there, so very nice, either way. Mementos events always get added, always very cute. That's fine. The new ephemera codes have Dancer Quan and Dancer Reinhardt. So that's nice. Actually, a while ago, I was trying to, or when they came out, I tried to get this Quan to give the bow to Setsuna, and I was never able to get him. So I can do that now. And then Spring Luthier as well. So very cool, very cool. Actually, I don't think in the past update they gave us enough ephemera codes to get all the limited units from this. Same thing for at the very beginning of the year. Or not the very beginning of the year, the ones with the New Year's units, that update. We didn't get enough for all of them. But either way, new update, whatever. The weapon refinery, we will get to that in a bit. We got all those Three Houses units and some others, so very cool, very cool. Summoner's Duels, that's fine. Ether Raids, Catapult getting upgraded, other stuff, whatever. Okay, Summer Seth and Brigand Boss are getting added to the Heroic Grails. I wanted to build Seth, but then Gerald came out, so I think I'm gonna save my Grails for that. That's fine though, that's very nice. Other changes, a notification will appear on the home screen when 3 days or more have passed since the arena season began, and you haven't participated in arena battle. Oh, okay, well that's fine. Adjustments about hero movement, and that's basically it. Okay, a pretty subtle update, if I have to say. This the remixes are probably the biggest thing, and obviously the weapon refines for the Brave Three Houses Lords. So yeah. Now with all that out of the way, let's finally get into the big deal of the weapon refines. I do not have Legendary Julia, Brave Dimitri, or Brave Claude, but I do have Lysithea, Edelgard, Sothis, and a Har that I freshly upgraded to go over. So that's nice. Let's start out with Har. I actually don't know what this weapon does. Neutralizes effective against flying bonuses. Wow. Blue tomes are effective against units. Inflicts speed -5, unit attacks twice. I don't know what that means. If that's a lore thing. What game are you from? I apologize. Radiant Dawn. Never played it. I have no idea if that's a lore thing or whatever. Blue tomes are effective against it. So not bows, but blue tomes. Huh. Okay, and it's also a brave weapon. Sure. Okay, that's normal. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack defense +5 to unit during combat, reduces damage from foe's first attack by 15% of unit's defense. Oh, okay. And inflicts special cooldown charge -1 on foe per attack. Oh, so he comes with guard, but I guess he can do it in his weapon for fine. Okay. Reduces damage from foe's first attack by 50% of unit's defense. So you want to build him up in attack and defense, I guess. He's not very fast. At 5-star level 1, he has 1 speed, but I guess it's because his weapon removes some speed. It's an okay for fine, honestly. For a Grail unit, it could be better. Definitely, the neutralizing the effect against flying is nice, but with the blue tome effectiveness, I don't know if that's lore or anything. Leave it in the comments. If it's spoilers, then spoiler tag it. I don't know if anyone would mind spoilers from Radiant Dawn, but either way, I would like to know. So let me know. Okay, so that's Har out of the way. Let's actually go with the legendary Julia next because I don't have them. I don't have her. Effective against dragon foes grants attack +3. At start of combat, if unit's attack is greater than foe's attack, or foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75%, grants attack res +6 to unit during combat, and also if unit's res is greater than foe's res, reduces damage from foe's attacks during combat. Oh, okay. So Dragon Wall as well, and then self-buffing with high attack. Okay. If unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, grants Spectrum +4 to unit during combat, the unit makes guaranteed follow-up attack. And also, if in combat against a dragon foe, unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range. Okay, so I think normal Julia is refined as a close counter for dragons as well. Wow, that actually works really well with the attack res menace that she's getting from this remix. And Dragon Wall as well, that's really strong. Dragon Wall against dragons. Very cool. Very, very cool. Wow, very nice. Let's go with Sothis next, just because that's how I have them lined up. Yeah, so neutralize effect against dragons, counterattack regardless of range. Okay. Oh, this one's small. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants Spectrum +4 to unit during combat, and reduces damage from foe's first attack by 40%. Okay, so this is very small, but it's mainly, more than likely, because it's a distant counter weapon. I think Dimitri's, Brave Dimitri's weapon is also a distant counter, so we'll see that in a sec. But pretty bad, pretty bad. Her remix was pretty subpar. I already gave her Sirius Plus and the Null Sea Disrupt, but reduces damage from foe's first attack by 40% is not that good. I mean, it's fine if she outspeeds enough, then she won't get doubled. But if that was the case, then she should probably have come with Null Follow-Up instead of Null Sea Disrupt. Well, feel kind of bad, but not the best, if I'm being honest. Let's go with Dimitri next, and then Claude will be below him. Unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range, yes. Grants special cooldown charge +1 for foe's attack during combat, so a breath effect. And if unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, grants speed defense res +5. Not attack. Weird. To unit during combat, deals damage equal to 20% of unit's defense. Reduces damage from foe's attacks by 20% of unit's defense. Oh, okay. Inflicts defense -5 on foe during combat, and neutralizes foe's bonuses to attack and defense from skills like Fortify, Rally, etc. Huh. Okay, so kind of how the new Flame Tribe Mordecai is going to be with just reducing their attack. Wait. Reduces damage. Oh, reduces damage by 20% of use defense. Oh, never mind. It's damage reduction. It's straight up damage reduction, not lowering their stats. I think I don't have Dimitri, but I think one of his skills is actually defense-based damage reduction. So this is just stacking on a little bit more. And then the fact that he doesn't gain attack, it's not like a full spectrum +5. When he's within 3 spaces of an ally, is also kind of unusual, but I mean, it's not the biggest deal. His attack's pretty decent, I think. But also, it's a distant counter weapon, so I guess they couldn't completely make it insane. The breath effect, I don't know if that's a normal effect, but that's pretty decent. So, honestly, not bad. Damage reduction, inflicting defense -5, a bit of boosts. Okay, sure. Not the worst. I think maybe could have been better, but again, distant counter weapon, that's fine. Let's go with Edelgard next. Oh, this one's a big one. Whoa. Accelerate special trigger, cooldown count -1. At start of turn, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, unit can move 1 extra space. Okay, that turn only does not stack. And grants the following status to unit for 1 turn. Unit can move a space adjacent to any ally within 2 spaces. At the start of combat, if unit... Oh wait, she could do that normally. What's wrong with me? She can move 1 extra space. I thought that was, like, extra. Okay, no. Space to adjacent to any ally within 2 spaces. Okay. At the start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than 25%, plus attack defense -6 during combat. Is that normal too? Yeah, okay, that was all normal. Now the special refine. Okay. If unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, grants bonus to units attack, defense, and res during combat equal to x times 2 plus 3. X equals the number of spaces moved by whoever initiated combat. Oh, okay. So kind of how like the Brave Seliph is working now, where it's movement amount based damage or something. This is also calculating the movement amount. But I guess Edelgard being armored, I guess wouldn't move as far, but because she can teleport with the aerobatics that she gets from her weapon, it adds a little bit more, so that's cool, I guess. Inflicts attack defense -6 on foe during combat, restores 7 HP to unit when unit deals damage to foe during combat. And also, if X is greater than or equal to 1, inflicts special cooldown charge -1 on foe per attack, so also guard. Now, Brave Edelgard is used a lot as, like, save, like, even distant, far save and near save. She's all over the place, even to this day. So, that's going to be pretty helpful for save stuff. Neat. The healing is helpful. The guard effect is is helpful. Yeah, I guess that's pretty good. It's also not insane, but Brave Edelgard, like, she has counters. She's an armored unit, a green armored unit at that. They get a lot of counters, it seems, but she's still going to be very strong. She's still one of the stronger units in the game currently, despite being a few years ago at this point. But yeah, it's pretty good. Honestly, it's pretty good. So let's go with Claude next. Okay. Accelerate special trigger cooldown count -1. Effective against flying foes. It is a bow after all. If unit initiates combat, or if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants Spectrum +5 during combat. And also, if unit deals damage to a foe using a special, restores 50% of unit's maximum HP. Yes. Oh, triggers even if 0 damage is dealt, reduces the effect of deep wounds by 60%. Is that normal? I don't think that's normal. That doesn't seem normal. I don't have Brave Claw, so I can't even check. But so deep wounds is like the fatal smoke effect. So he can still heal through the fatal smoke effect. Wow. Okay, that's pretty strong. I don't know if that's normal. I don't think that's normal. Okay, special refine. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grant Spectrum +5 to unit during combat. Neutralize effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks, and effects that inflict special cooldown charge -X to unit, or on unit. And also, if bonus is active on unit, reduces damage from foe's first attack by 30%. Okay, so bonus is very easy to get. Neutralize effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks, so you can give him Wind Sweep. And then basically Spectrum +10 overall. That's pretty strong. Yeah, that's pretty insane. Brave Claude was already pretty strong with just the insane healing he got. But I think that was countered when Fatal Smoke came out. But now it's even not as counterable because he reduces the effect of deep wounds by 60%. Wow. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's pretty strong. I think definitely the strongest of the bunch currently. And then if anything, I'd have to give it to Dimitri and then Edelgard. Or Dimitri, maybe, and then Julia. Dimitri and Julia, I have no idea. But that's not all, actually. Lysithea will round out the end of it. Sure. Effective against cavalry foes, grants speed +3 at start of combat. If foes' HP is greater than or equal to 75%, grants attack, speed +6 during combat. If unit's HP is less than 100% and unit initiates combat, unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack before foe can counterattack. Okay. So that was normal. Like before, the fact that if she was below 100% HP, she would be even stronger. That didn't get changed. Like if it was like, I don't know, that she like 100% less or equal to, it didn't really matter. But I guess it's still enough of a nerf that she's not pretty overpowered. Just with the actually that wouldn't be overpowered. Just the immediate desperation effect. Either way. Accelerate special trigger cooldown count -1. Oh, okay. So that's part of the special refine. Yeah. At start of turn, grants the following status to unit for 1 turn and deals damage. Oh, and deals 1 damage to unit. Cool. Unit can move to a space adjacent to any ally within 2 spaces. Okay, so she gains aerobatics. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed +6 to unit during combat. And special cooldown charge +1 per unit's attack. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty strong. Wow. Okay, so the thing that held her back initially was her like needing to be at less than 100% HP, but she gets dealt that 1 damage with this refine. And then also with that aerobatics effect, gaining a lot of attack and speed on initiation. And then if they have a good amount of HP, and then the blade effect. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. This one's also really good. I think this one. Yeah. This one's pretty good. Wow. Okay. So if I have to say so, this was probably the worst out of the bunch. I feel kind of bad for her. It's not horrible, and it's definitely workable, but could have been way better. Just like nerfing it based on the fact that it's a distant counter weapon seems kind of rude, especially considering Dimitri got a pretty decent weapon refine. Hars also is pretty decent, but the whole deal with the blue tomes being effective, again, I have no idea the lore behind that, because it's probably lore based, but really random. But I guess blue tomes weapon triangle advantage still, so it's probably not the worst deal, but either way. And then I think the next, actually all the rest are really good. Quads is probably the best if I have to pick one. And then I think maybe Lysithea, Lysithea or Julia probably win out. No, Julia definitely. The Dragon Wall is really good, and Lysithea is really strong just on initiation. So there's that. And then I think Dimitri and Edelgard kind of tie, which is pretty funny. But yeah, that's not bad. This update was pretty good for them, if I do say so myself. So let me know what y'all think about these weapon refines, as well as just the update overall. Let's get rid of these actually. Okay. Yeah, pretty decent update. I'm definitely like at least the units I have. I don't have Claude or Dimitri, but those are pretty good. I am very happy that Lysithea got a pretty good one. I'm actually just gonna do it. Who cares? Cool. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Let me know how y'all felt. If you are okay with these weapon refines. If not, what could have been better, maybe. I know a few of them could have definitely been better. But yeah, look forward to the summoning video in a few days. I'm going to do that. So yeah, that's going to be it for the video, guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. But until then, goodbye.